Sometimes when people ask these questions about can people be saved outside the church, I mean, the answer is if you're asking the question, maybe you know enough about the church that you just need to focus on your salvation, right? And preach the gospel and try to bring as many people in. And instead of trying to think, it's sort of like if I fail this test, can I still pass the class? I mean, how about just trying to get an A on the test, right? I mean, so sometimes I think maybe we're trying to find an excuse.
Well, it's people who it's what they're really asking is I'm uncomfortable telling my non-Christian, non-Orthodox friends about the church. I don't want to be that guy, but then I have guilt about the fact that I think they're going to hell if I don't tell them. So I want this reassurance that maybe they'll sneak in the side door and then I don't have to be uncomfortable telling them about the gospel.
Yeah.
I'm being blunt again. Today seems to be my day for pot shots. I don't know why, but maybe I've had too much caffeine. But I think that's a lot of what's going on there is it's uncomfortable to wear your faith on your sleeve in the world we live in. But at the same time, we know deep down, if I don't tell people, who's going to tell them? And so the fact that they don't know is to some extent my fault. And I don't like that. I don't want that to be my responsibility.
It's been said that sharing the gospel is a one beggar telling another beggar where to find bread.
And we've talked about this before of with the hospital of I'm shuffling down the street with my drip bag on a stick in my gown, telling people I know where to get help.
And I was going to say, I mean, I like to change that a little bit and say that it is medicine, right? We know where the cure is, and that's really what it is. And I think the personal challenge for us is this: is are we allowing God to do enough work in our life that we have a testimony about what God is doing in our life? And I almost hesitated to use that word testimony
Well, we got to take it back. We got to take it back.
because I grew up in Appalachia where for somebody to give their testimony, I mean, don't be within spitting distance. It could be, uh, but
Like SeaWorld, there's the wet zone.